What if this life, every event, every joy, every pain, I'm going to experience innumerable times in an unending loop? This is the core tenet of Nietzsche's idea, the eternal return. It appears in Tarkovsky's final film, The Sacrifice. But it's not just in the dialogue, it seeps its way into the production of the film, when there's an unexpected failure.
Ну так давайте, давайте,
Manual burning of the car.
Ja, gör det! Oj.
In the story, in the face of a disaster, a man takes a vow of silence and burns down his own home as a sacrifice to save humanity. The metaphor of home is central to Tarkovsky, who at this point was in self-exile. This was the climax of the film, and perhaps his career. Everything was riding on this moment. Everyone is a bundle of nerves as they start rolling. The house catches flames, but the camera gets jammed. The camera stops recording, but the house keeps burning down. They almost couldn't break it to Tarkovsky, but when they did, he was devastated.
Меньше всего ожидал, что это будет именно из-за камеры, из-за батареи.
The producers began pressuring him to make do with what he had, but Tarkovsky wasn't one to compromise. So the Japanese producers, thank God for the Japanese producers, stepped in and funded more money. In a few days, they built a new house, a copy of the one they burnt down. It was a miracle. And soon they began burning it down again, this time with 2 cameras. It felt like the universe was holding its breath. The eternal return asks, would you want this again and again, forever? Tarkovsky answered that question with his life. He carried the weight of his choice through exile, illness, and devotion until it consumed him. He died of cancer, likely from filming Stalker in a toxic wasteland. But if he could, he'd do it again. He'd build another house, burn it down again, as long as the camera could remember and the image could go on telling the tale. Because what we choose to burn for is what makes it eternal.